Hey YouTube, what's going on? Just got back in from shooting, and I've done some videos in the past on perfect pairs where I would pair up like a large knife and a small knife, or a large gun and a small gun, or what have you. I think I found another perfect pair. Y'all have seen the Ruger 9E that I picked up. Of course, I got the new sights on the front, put the old sight back on the back, blacked it out. You've seen this guy. This is a really good shooting gun, budget gun. So I mean, it's not like hugely expensive where it's going to break the bank. But I think I found the perfect companion for this guy. One of these little guys right here. This is going to be the EC9S, and this is the budget version of the Ruger LC9s. Of course, this has been cleared as far as the chamber, but loaded magazine. And one thing I did do, just real quick, just like I pulled the magazine disconnect safety out of this, I went ahead and pulled it out of this one too. So this will fire without the magazine now, which that's the way I like them. I mean, if my life's in danger and I'm in the middle of changing mags and the bad guy pokes his head out, I want to be able to get on target and take care of business with that one shot that I have. But did a little bit of modification. Went ahead, I had a silver Sharpie paint pen that I was marking magazines with. And these sights are normally all black. Of course, they do have your ridges on them. But I went ahead and took the paint pen and put a little contrast on that front sight. Makes it easier to see on a dark background or in low light. So that kind of helps. But nice and light. I mean, it's I guess from what I understand comes in at around 20 ounces with a loaded magazine, which is not too bad. Very thin profile, so it's easy to carry. Pick this little holster here up. This is a Blade Tech. It's not my preferred style. I don't like the clip here because see how thick that makes that? Much rather have the clip off on the side like with the Shield holster. But for now, I mean, this is going to have to do. And got the mag with the flat bottom too. And we can do a quick comparison. Let me put the flat bottom magazine in. Let's bring in the 9mm Shield. It has a flat bottom mag. Of course, it's been safety checked. Full mag, but no brass in the chamber. And we can just do a little quick size comparison. You can see the EC9 here, a little bit thinner. It's going to be just ever so slightly shorter. I mean, not a whole lot. Don't even know if that's enough to even to write home about. Yeah, just maybe not even a base plate. Overall length and everything is just about the same. They both have 3.1-inch barrels. Of course, the way the sights are on this, you get a little bit longer sight picture. But you put the larger mag into the Shield, which is normally how I'd carry it to get a full grip, and compare that with the finger extended mag. And yeah, it's still, you know, really close that way if you go by the front. Of course, it does taper up in the back still. But preferred holster, if you can see how this is, see how much thinner this is? This is the kind of holster I like to run. And this is the one I run with the Shield. But like I said, this is going to do for now. But let's go ahead and let me roll some quick footage in here of shooting this guy, getting the first rounds on target, and then we'll be right back. Alright, we're going to put the first 7 out of this little EC9. And it is the S model, so it's striker fired. So we're at 7 yards away. I'm going to go ahead and put rounds on target. Alright, that functioned good. Slide lock back. Little bit different feel in my shield, but it's shooting good, so I'm going to reload her. We'll try another 7. Alright, here goes the next round of 7. See if I do any better. Okay, I'm going to reload her with the other mag that doesn't have the finger extension. Put 7 more on target. Okay, let's see how we do with this magazine. So far we're 100% through the first 2. Little bit snappier. You can feel the 3-ounce difference between this and the shield. So let me put the 7 on this other target, and then we'll go down and take a look at them. Okay, let's go take a look at our targets. Alright, here's our first 7. Not anything stellar, but I mean not horrible either. Second set of 7. Yeah, we're cutting some in the gray a little bit. And third group of 7. It's reasonable. I would say for what it is, it's reasonable. Yeah, it's probably not going to win any target competitions, but for a self-defense gun, I think that's pretty good. So let me go ahead and we'll put some more targets up. Let me move into maybe 5 yards and see if we do any better. Okay, let's go ahead and I'm going to put 7 on that left target. We're at 5 paces away, a little bit closer. So let me see what we get here. And let me go ahead, I'm going to change mags and put 7 on that right target. Okay, well that's not too bad of a little group. Little low, I pulled one down here low, but that right there is not too bad. Let's look at this. This is looking real good. Check that little group out. Yeah, and this is at 5 paces, which, you know, a gun like this, you're going to be using it, you know, 3 to 5 yards, maybe 7 yards. It's not something you're going to use real long range. And the neat thing so far is it's been 100% reliable, which that makes me happy. So we'll go ahead and we'll get back to the tabletop and finish this up. Like you can see from the video, it ran real good. No failures to feed or eject of any kind. Shot beautiful, especially by the time I put a few mags through it. Let's take a closer look at some of the targets. Of course, here's the first 7. And yeah, not bad, not great. I mean, got 4 of them in that circle. By the time I got to the second target, yeah, getting a little better, 4 more. And still kind of getting used to the trigger and the sights. Third target, now we're really starting to talk. I only got 2 outside. The ones that cut the line, them count. Of course, here's our 4th target. Now we're starting to get into some smaller groups here. Getting used to the trigger and the sight picture. Of course, I did move up to 5 paces. Did pull 1 on that. Fifth mag out of there. Now we're talking. Still 5 paces. The others were 7 except for these last 2. But now we're talking. I'm starting to really settle in with the trigger, get used to those sights. Now we're getting them in the gray. This is where I want to be. Right here in the gray. If I can put them in the gray, I'm good. If they're all in this circle, it's decent. But I like them in the gray. Only got 2 outside of it. So that worked out pretty good. Went ahead and put 5 rounds of the Team Never Quit. I like this frangible stuff. 100 grain. It took some of the recoil out quite a bit. You can see right there is 4. Did pull 1. So it hits pretty straight with these too. So that's a pretty good alternative, running these guys. I like these frangibles for defense. If you do miss or something, hit a hard barrier, they're going to break up. They're not going to endanger anybody that's in the area. And put some rounds downrange with that too, with them new sights. Of course, that was only 5 paces, but 17 rounds. And it printed a good little group. Not going to touch it right now. I'm going to wait till we get back out and shoot it some more. I may drift it a little bit to the right, but I don't know. I like to kind of shoot it for a while and see if it's just me or what's going on before I go messing with sights. So yeah, I think somebody on a budget who's looking for a larger bed stand gun, 17+1 rounds, still a slim grip, feels great. It'd be an awesome bed stand gun or a carry gun if you want something a little larger. And then for like a pocket gun or a smaller EDC, this little budget guy would be perfect. And you could probably get into both of these for under $6, I would say, if you shop around. So perfect pair here, I think. And don't be afraid to get into these Rugers. Rugers are making some good guns now. And I mean, they always made them built like tanks, but I think these two really look nice. They actually look pretty decent. So like I always say, either we stand up for our rights or we can sit by and watch them go away. You guys have an awesome evening. We'll talk to you later. TN.Frank out of here.